This is for Taurus. This is the pink moon, the full moon in Scorpio. It's going to happen around 7:49 p.m. on April 23rd. This moon usually talks about rebirth, discovery, fertility, and goals. So if you're working on changing something about yourself, exercising, money, stuff like that, or having a family, getting a new pet, stuff like that, usually would happen around this time. So you might also get some really good ideas about what you want to do with your business or start a business. So, it's a bunch of things. So hopefully it does help somebody out there to find their potential. All right, we have butterfly, a change for the better. We have the boat. We have money and property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. We have flowers. We have happiness. And we have casket. Somebody is going out of your life or the end of a situation. All right, that sounds good. All right, so what part of you is being left behind? We have life-changing events. We have changes and difficulty. Somebody could have had difficulty. This is just temporary here. But there could have been a lot of changes. I feel like you might have kind of had a culture shock or something. Maybe you got married, maybe you moved around the country, or maybe you started a new job. That's a little bit of a learning curve for you. And now you're just getting into like the routine of doing things. So that could have been a bit of a long time to get it together, but I think you finally have everything down to a science. Okay. So what has been sleeping inside of you? We have a nature lover, and we have it's time to declutter. So you might be decluttering your area, your car, your house. Maybe you're getting back into nature. Maybe you're starting a garden. Maybe you're like going on a nature hike. I go on a nature hike quite often. When I was in high school, I actually walked the Blue Ridge Parkway, I think from North Carolina to the edge of New York, which was a lot of fun. A lot of discovery. Okay, so a lot of mental discovery on my part. But like you kind of get into like being more confident with yourself, and you go through like the anxiety patches, and you see things that you wouldn't normally see. I saw a bear, I saw some deer, I think it was a beaver or muskrat like near some water. It was amazing, like seeing the scenery around there. But there's moments where like you get hungry and stuff. And sometimes I don't think like nutrition bars and stuff really help the situation. You're better off getting like some camping food or whatever and just heating that up for a second and like having it while you walk. Um, but yeah, make sure you have like water or something that can purify water for you on your walk too. It helps. But yeah, maybe you're getting into nature and you're trying to do all that. But nature is a lot of fun. Nature has a lot of its own warnings, but at the same time, it brings a lot of messages. Since I'm Sioux Indian, I do tend to gravitate towards more like animal friends. Like animals seek me out. Usually deer, moose, bears. I've seen a lot of snakes. I've seen a mountain cougar. I mean, it's a lot. But those are usually as totems. They're messengers from the spirit guide of the sun. I always forget the spirit names for Native American culture because I'm dyslexic. But yeah, they all give you messages in their own way. Birds, eagles, um, raccoons, things like that. They give you warnings, they give you messages, they give you clear insight into your soul. All right. So, where can you cross the threshold? We have death and a dream come true. I feel like something has to, like, be left. Somebody could have passed in your family, and you might actually be getting something that you always wanted, or that your grandparents, parents, siblings have always had. Then you get to inherit that from them, depending on who passed. And you might be celebrating that person because of that reason, that you love them so much and you love their, you know, impact on your life and how you see things. Okay? Hopefully it was on natural terms and not on bad terms. Usually in certain cultures, if people left on bad terms, their bodies are reincarnated into something that is kind of used as either A, weapon, or B, as a constant thing. And what I mean by body is like spiritually. Some people call that like a haunting or something. I find it intriguing. Um, it's different. Some people would be like, "Oh shit, there's gonna be a haunting," but usually it's a occupancy of like the dead body. Usually the people that have been done wrong have to witness something being done to you that's also on the same level as wrong as you did to them. Usually there's a lot of spirits in courtrooms and stuff like that. That's why I always take my ETP meter. You see a lot of ghosts. You feel a lot of energies in there. So it does kind of bring liberty and justice to all. Let's put it to you that way. So hopefully everything works out. Hopefully everybody's doing well. And if somebody passed in your family, celebrate their lives, mourn their death, and make sure that you always pay homage to them if you get anything. Even if you get nothing but memories, it's always good to appreciate the time you did have with them. Alright? Anyway, I will see you in the next reading. You take care of yourselves, take care of everyone, and enjoy the pink moon. It's always one of my favorites. It's always like really nice, like it almost looks like an Easter egg, so I always like watching that moon like turn colors and stuff. You might too, you know. It's either the April moon or it's the May moon, which is the prettiest, so look at both of those. And I will see you in the next reading. Alright, you take care of yourselves.